Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading for the second last 2 weeks of December. I'm so excited to have you with me. I'm Miss Edie with Missedie's Tarot. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you're coming back, it's great to have you back again. Don't forget, if we resonate with one another, then please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we're going to get into your reading. I use a lot of oracle cards to give you the best message I possibly can. It's going to relate to your love life, possible job opportunities, or anything to do with your financial situations. And we'll see who's coming in and what messages the divine has for you. I'll be using the unicorn oracles, the lovers oracles, the romance angels. The universe has your back. I use the gilded tarot for your 2-week energy to see what's going on, and then we're going to also use the Archangel Michael deck to finalize the end with the prayer. With all the stuff that's been ending, with all the karmic cycles, all the lessons that you've been learning, I hope that now you can leave a lot of stuff in 2019 and just enjoy the next 2 weeks and see where things lead for us. Okay, we're going to start with your first one, which is the unicorn oracle, and the card you have is intuition. Beautiful card. Love this deck with the imagery is fantastic. Of course, we have roses here, the white unicorn, the maiden as well. So I'll see what this says for you. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide and trust your intuition no matter what. So for many of you, this is just reminding you to listen. I feel like some of you might have too much noise around you and too much stuff going on that's just reminding you right now to really listen to that inner voice, that inner whisper, or those feelings that maybe you've been ignoring and you're not tuning into yourself. Perhaps some of you need to spend some time in nature to also tap back into that, especially if you need a little bit of grounding, because I know you're an air sign, so sometimes things are kind of all over the place and you're just jumping from spot to spot or person or situation, however it applies, and you're not giving yourself that time to actually listen to what you're being guided to follow and do. For others of you, I'm also feeling that there's a part here when it's talking about listening to the whisper. With this card, the energy also relates to, you know, if you're meditating and trying to figure out what decision to do, sit with your feelings, because usually the feeling, if you think of something and you associate the lightest response, is usually probably the easiest one. And of course, if you're feeling a lot of difficulty and pain, then that is your body almost on a frequency level telling you that that might not be the best situation. Please take that however it applies. That might have been for a specific few. Now we're going to use your lovers oracle, and you got 5. I got a lot of these ones today, so a couple jumpers for the week. Beautiful one. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So it's just a friendly reminder. Again, a little bit more nature here. Maybe you have to spend some time outdoors, find some maybe a forest or something might be relatable for you depending where you are. It might be summer or winter season for some of us, but this is just an opportunity for you to just find beauty in whatever situation, whatever's going on around you. Just try to find the best and make the most of it. Here we go. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Beautiful. Next we have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So for many of you, you're already bringing in that energy. It's already around you, which is exciting, because once you start hitting on that soulmate frequency, they're showing up fast. And are they ever coming in fast and hot here with the passion? A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it, Aquarius. Bring that in towards you. Good luck. And one more. Oh, this one's sweet. My beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So you see how there's all these hearts and all these heart connections here too. So this is a very powerful bond. And then the message already here was to listen to the whispers of your heart. So I feel like for some of you, if this person is stirring up these emotions or these feelings within you, you need to listen to that, because that is your heart basically telling you that, hey, I recognize this frequency. We belong together. But of course, everyone has free will, but I'm just saying, just putting it out there. The romance angels, we got a whole bunch for you guys today for these ones too. Flirt. First one, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Be flirty, Aquarius. I know you're really good at this, so definitely play around with that. Be friendly, be a little bit more loving, you know, be playful. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So for some of you, you know, this could mean perhaps work is keeping them away, or financial situations are a little bit difficult. Of course, this could mean like money constriction or restrictions, depending how that applies. Then engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level or commitment. So for some of you, if you're not in a relationship, surprise, boom, your soulmate shows up, and then maybe you're taking the actions you need to take to be together, to start dating. If you're already dating with someone, you could be getting engaged. So there's an actual engagement, so congratulations. For others of you, it's just taking it to the next level. So if you're already engaged, you're getting married. If you're getting married, you could be renewing your vows or deepening your commitment to one another, however it applies. The next one, for the rest of us, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So we've got something for everyone, depending on what phase of the relationship you could be in. But this is great. It's just letting you know that it's coming towards you. So just keep putting out that good energy, that good frequency, and keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So this to me is definitely confirming that your soulmate's definitely around you. But specifically, we do have the soulmate. They're already around you in spirit. And I feel like for some of you, you're not noticing who they are. Even though you might feel it, you need to listen to your intuition, because I feel like your heart already knows who it is. You have my beloved, you have passion, and you have the soulmate. And I feel like for some of you, it's just catching you off guard, because this is not the normal person you would go for. You don't even, maybe you're not attracted or however it works, but I feel like for some of you, it's asking you to really listen to how your heart feels around the people as opposed to all the other sensations. But we do have passion here, so I know you're definitely drawn to them. There's definitely a magnetic attraction between the two of you. The universe has your back, deck, and this is hope is the conduit for miracles. So have hope, have faith, know that it's coming towards you. Watch something blossom and grow so beautifully around you. And we have roses, then we have some more flowers here. So maybe a rose garden is going to be visited by some of you. Now we're going to get into your reading with the Gilded Tarot. So again, this is the energy for the next 2 weeks. However it applies, if it's you or the other person, please use it how it applies to you and your situation. And we're starting off with the Fool card. So this is a beautiful new adventure. A new opportunity is coming towards you. You're going to have the opportunity to take this leap of faith into the unknown, into the arms of the universe. However you want to apply this. You could also have been dealing with a Virgo. This is a Virgo energy as well for me. For some of us, you know, this is a new opportunity coming in that is basically asking you to just trust and have faith that everything's going to work out. We also have with this one, you know, you could be leaving something too, like with the Fool energy, you're starting new, so you could be just leaving some stuff behind and just taking a whole new direction, or just a brand new opportunity has presented itself to you, and you're just taking this big leap of faith to see what happens. The Fool doesn't take much with him, so only take what you need and only what you can carry, really. Here we go. The next one, Five of Pentacles. Yep, so we've got a little bit of the money issues like I was talking about before, with the finances and career showing up here as well. The Five of Pentacles having to do with like being left outside, a little bit of like the photo kind of also suggests maybe a little bit of like financial burden. So you're being left outside here because your pentacles are tight. Five of Pentacles referring to money, stability, security, and here they are outside in the cold. So some of you could actually have been left outside in the cold by someone. They walked out on you possibly. For others of you, you could have walked out on someone, and that's why you're in this situation where you're a little bit, you're not stable, you know, your finances aren't in a good place, or you're emotionally feeling a little bit left out too, so you're insecure in some aspect of your life. There could be some things that just aren't working out for you. So again, we're talking about the stay optimistic and have this plus side and all that stuff coming in towards you. Ten of Swords. Whoa, what was going on, guys? Burdens here, all this stuff. It's ending though. All these things, look at how painful this is with all these swords flying into his back here. But the plus side is there's light coming through this. And even here, even though you're outside, there's a bit of light shining down. So for you guys now, we have air energy here. So of course with this, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Now we have air energy, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius as well. This could be just you. You know, you've been going through so much stuff. It's been such a burdening time with cycles ending. And this is just showing you that, you know, this is ending. This painful, this suffering, this mental anguish, everything that you've been going through. When is it going to work out? All that stress you've been dealing with, all those sleepless nights, they're all coming to an end, okay? So that is coming here for you. And then we have the Emperor. Emperor, so you could be connecting with an Aries. Of course, a little bit more fire energy here, but the Emperor is someone who's very, very wise, very authoritative, of course, too. He's very quiet, so I feel like you've been working on this. You've been working on your empire too, but I feel like for many of you, all this cycles and all this stuff that you've been challenged with and going through, because we went from the 5 to a 10, we have the Fool, which is 0, so you're starting with nothing, maybe for some of you, and that could be why things were so slow and so difficult and taking, you know, it took time to get here, and then you had to have a lot of stuff that you had to endure to get here. But what happens when you get through all that? You have the Emperor here, and this can be just you embodying this Aquarius, being, you know, secure, being stable. You've worked on your empire, you've put in all this hard work, it's all coming back to you now because you planted all that stuff and you took that leap of faith with the universe, and the universe just wants you to know that everything is going to work out in your favor. If this is your person, then your person, of course, can either see you as the Emperor. They might not know about all this other stuff that's going on, all this hardship that you've been through. I feel like they just see you as someone that's all put together, that has everything that they want, that they've been working so hard for so long, and they've really earned that. So you have that respect as the Emperor. You're above the kings. So this is someone who's an ideal masculine. If this is you or your person that you're connecting with, you really do see them this way, that you're really resonating with them and being drawn and attracted to them. And I feel like that's also why I like the magnetic actions over here as well. 1111 when I said that, so you know, a little bit of fun stuff happening there. Then we have the Three of Pentacles, so some more earth energy again, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But with the Three of Pentacles, this is like a short-term goal. You know, if you achieve something, you started really putting work in onto something. I feel like whatever it is, this has to do with your security and your stability. Of course, our pentacles have to do with our finances and our money, and we're going to practice something too. Don't forget to practice your abundance muscle. I've been hearing it so many times from so many people, so I'm just reminding you to warm up those palms because they're about to receive some good stuff. And I feel like for many of you, you've been working hard, because the Three of Pentacles here is showing you actually putting in sweat and working on this and making this happen. But I know that what I love with this card, though, the imagery is with the fire in the picture in the background. If you can see that, that is him also working on something that he's very passionate about. He loves what he's doing. He puts so much of himself, not just physically, but even emotionally. So I feel like for some of you, you found something that drives you, that fires you, that really gives you something to work for, and you're really happy. This could be the person, of course, too. But for many of you, I'm also sensing a bit, because it's a little bit financial too. I feel like this could also just have to do with your financial stability that you're working on, but through that you're going to gain a lot more too, because the fire is here as well. Amazing. Knight of Cups. So we have the Fool and the Knight of Cups. So this could be someone rushing in with a love offer. Of course, it could be someone new just taking a leap of faith with you, or you're taking a leap of faith and just reaching out and extending your love here. This could be, of course, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces that you could be dealing with. They can be, you know, just running in here. This is a quick messaging, flirting. Oh, we do have flirt here, so you get good job, guys. So the flirting is coming in already. So for some of you, you could be flirting back. Of course, these messages can be coming towards you, but I feel like that the other person probably feels this as well. And I think that with this action here, you know, you're just going to take a leap of faith and see where things guide you. You're following your intuition. You're listening to your heart, because this is your love. This is having things come from the heart, your emotions. You know, something's pulling you in a direction, and it's fast. It's taking action, and it's moving on nicely here. Why? When all these cycles end, when all this pain that you went through, all this suffering, because this does have to do with, you know, making choices, difficult choices, possibly on things that you had to miss out and being left out a lot of the times, and all this burden and everything. Once you complete that, which you have with the 10 of Swords here that's coming in for us, under the 5, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And the second that you complete all the things that you needed to in order to remove all those blockages, remove all that pain, remove all that suffering, which gives us those low vibrations, which don't allow our blessings to come in, now that this is over, the wheel has started to turn for you. So during the end of this month, you're going to be receiving all sorts of forms of blessings coming in towards you. You're intuitively going to have to listen to yourself and follow the steps you're being guided to take. Have the hope that the miracles are coming, because the universe is literally spinning the wheel in your favor now. Everything is going to change. You are going to change from this into abundance. All sorts of beautiful blessings are coming your way. Stay optimistic, and oh my God, the world. Absolutely. Talk about completion. You have 2 completion cards on top of each other. So that is beautiful. So all that burden, all that fear, all that stress and pain, the World card is here. So for some of you, this is ending of a huge cycle. And I feel like because you've gone through so much of that stuff, this could be all the karmic stuff, this could be all sorts of other things with people, or you've cut things out, or you've eliminated things, right, Aquarius? You're here, you're taking this leap of faith. So I feel like some of you might have left a lot of things behind, but because you chose to take this new direction and to move in this other way, I feel like that was sealing the deal for you, because all that stuff from behind is being left in the background. It's behind you, it's in your past. Don't look back, allow it. Like we said, the past is behind you now, right? Release and embrace the new possibilities, and the new path is available. So we have the Fool taking this new path, and it might have been hard. You might have not had the finances and all that stuff because you're starting from scratch, but you're not starting from scratch when you're starting from experience with the Emperor. So I feel like you have this energy with you already, and because you're using the knowledge that you've had before, you've been able to really manifest and work so hard with your Pentacles here. You're finding something that you're passionate about, that you love, and of course, if this is the person or just your situation, but the Wheel of Fortune sees that. It knows that you've done all the work, and it's proud of you. That's why you're getting all these beautiful blessings. And for others of you, this could also just mean actual travel. You could be traveling more, or you could be doing a little bit of that as well. Three of Swords, yeah, so I feel like there's a lot of pain too, because you've probably had to leave stuff, especially with the Fool, walking away from things, or just in a new direction. You could have broke some hearts, or your heart might be a little bit broken too. I don't feel like it's from a person, unless someone did get rejected here. Maybe you had enough of giving to someone that wasn't giving back, or they just kept leaving you on the side, and you know, you don't want to be on the side anymore, and that's totally understandable. But I feel like there's a part of you that's hurting here, but with the Sun on the heart, I feel like there is a lot of healing that's going to come from this. This is going to be ending really soon. Of course, you're going to get out of that energy real quick, because the Emperor too, he's so focused on himself and his empire and looking for his Empress that nobody else even like turns his eyes. So I feel like for all of you that have any kind of pain with this, you're healing that, you're coming out of that, and you're leaving this behind. But for some of you, that could also be why you broke someone's heart too, because you've just been so focused on fixing you and following your dreams, which is okay too. But you know, sometimes we have casualties along our path, and that happens. So what do we have, Aquarius? Thank you for showing up in your reading with the Star card. Here we are. This can be just you going through all this healing. You know, of course, if you're mending this situation, this is a lot of hardship too. So I feel like even if it wasn't another person that did this to you, I feel like there's a lot of pain, you know, embarrassment. We do have finances and career. So I feel like some of you might have had to make a choice based on your financial situation, or maybe your financial situation dictated that you had to take a job that's taking you away. But that is part of what the Wheel is wanting to happen. But for some of you, that does mean leaving people behind and leaving things out in the cold. But it is going to end that suffering that you've been going through. Now the Star card, if this is you, of course, you know, you could be getting all sorts of spotlight, you know, with the Three of Pentacles being a recognition level of like a small achievement. Some of you can be being recognized, you could be celebrated. There is also an element of fame with this too that I'm feeling. So some of you are having like this, you know, people are recognizing you, people know who you are, people are starting to be aware of that. If this isn't you, then it's your person. So there's a lot of people that are watching you or watching them, and then they're being recognized, they're being celebrated as well here. But you're having these big achievements, like with all this completion and things coming. I feel like with the World card and the Sun card, or sorry, Star card, Sun card, there's so much Sun here too. Actually, that's why I said it. The Emperor has Sun all over his red cape here. Then we have Sun all over the Pentacles. So there's a lot of Sun cards. So I feel like there's a lot of positivity, maybe a little Leo in there too if you're dealing with a fire sign. But with her energy, there's a lot of healing, a lot of like you know, hope for the future as well. And we talked about hope being the conduit of miracles. So I feel like you're going into the new year with this whole new perspective. You've listened to your intuition. You understand how to bring things towards you. You're learning so much. So Aquarius, I'm so proud of you. This is an awesome way to end this. And we're going to do the Archangel Michael. We have 2 of those, and these are prayer cards, so you can read them however you wish, but I'll read them to you now. So it says, Archangel Michael wants you to explore your options. Dear God, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand, and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, and life's purpose. So for some of you, yeah, you're really figuring it out about what you want to do, and the wheel showing you where the minute you've done all the right things, all of a sudden everything becomes easy. That path has opened up for you. And here it is. Here you go, just storming right through. Is that it? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, here we go. We have the unicorn here with her. And then we have the unicorn here with him. So hold on, I'm trying to give you no glares. So I feel like for some of you, with the beloved card, with the soulmate card, with all that stuff coming in here, explore your options, because I feel like maybe the one you're focused on isn't the one you thought. Keep in mind that the person that's your soulmate might not be your normal type. So if you're finding that what you're attracting, you know, what you're attracted to might not actually be the one that's meant for you. Hey, make a new one. There we go. Last one is, your children are watched over by angels. Dear guardian angels of my children, born or unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. Beautiful. So you could definitely be dealing with some kids if this relates to you. Of course, there are some children in some of the imagery, so that might be relating to some of you. That could also be why there's a little bit of difficulty in your choices, because it's not just about you. You have to choose for someone else. But for others of you, just know that this connection has this beautiful energy around it, and just know that you're safe, guided, and protected, and just follow your angel guidances and listen to your heart. All right, Aquarius, see you soon in 2020. Take care. Bye.